Hey guys, it's Chrome Cat here, and let's take a look back at 2021, where LEGO Friends was going through a bit of a mess, and I want to take a retrospective of these sets that came out in 2021, and obviously 2021 was the year of disasters because video existed and flopped so badly that I think LEGO just wiped it off the face of the history books and never talked about it again after this year, because it was so bad, and it was so bad that the sets did not even release in my region. So you can tell how bad it is. Now, LEGO Friends in 2021 was actually going out of the Girls on a Mission phase and transitioning into the new reboot series that we know now. And actually it started with 2021 because there were only 8 episodes for season 4, and everyone, including me back then, was like really confused and was wondering what was happening. So yeah, that was a pretty confusing time, and it was fun though, because the season 4 was pretty good. But yeah, it was the last season for Girls on a Mission. It's really sad because I think that was one of the most brilliant shows, and it was actually pretty interesting for like a show that's made to promote a toy, so I was very impressed. So let's take a look at the sets back then, and let me tell you what I think about it. So I think that the mainline sets, which are these ones right here, they were quite good actually, but the Magical Funfair sets were just a big disappointment. I think they could have been so much better. So now let's take a look. Now I actually have quite a close affinity with these sets because I was going through, like, I made so many videos in the 2021 era because I was really into LEGO Friends back then, and I love the series. So yeah, I just made so many videos, so I have so many connections with all these sets. I even own some of them. I own this one of my favorite sets, one of the best $30 sets. It does not look like much, but it is brilliant, and I've got to congratulate it for that. This set, I don't know, I think it's okay. I don't think it's amazing. This one was just a bit of a mess set. $10 for that? Come on. This one, this caravan set, I think it was good, but I never really was into cars, like, especially those LEGO Friends vehicles. They're never really very good. Now, this was one of the best advent calendars ever. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the one that comes with all 5 of the baby friends, and that's amazing. This is one of the best sets. And yeah, and actually I was going through this video thinking about how LEGO Friends in 2021 was kind of its flop year, but now looking back, it really isn't. It's just, not the highest points. I think 2020 had much better sets. 2019 was not very good in my opinion, but I like 2020 sets the best because they're really awesome. 2018 too. So now let's take a look. This, surprisingly, they actually went through this reboot pretty quickly. Like, this reboot lasted like 5 years, or maybe 4 years. It's really sad. Like, I think they just like rebooted it to include diversity, and they're like, oh, we should actually include boys because we're alienating boys from this theme, which could appeal to much more people. And yeah, LEGO was about their whole diversity thing in 2021, so we already knew that it was only a matter of time before LEGO Friends was changed completely because the all-girls thing, because they were like trying to eliminate gender bias, and it was just not going to work if they kept the all-girls thing going. And yeah, that's unfortunate, but those are good for diversity. I like the new LEGO Friends series for its diversity. It's really awesome. Good on you, LEGO. Now, I love this hotel, but it's definitely not as good as the old Grand Hotel, and yeah, I mean, we don't really talk about this set much because it's just kind of faded into my memory and into obscurity. Not one of the most significant sets. This school was cool. I love the design. It looks pretty, looks awesome, but it is a little bit boring in the inside, and they could have done with much deeper interiors, which we saw back in 2013 for Heart Lake High. Now, these are the new Magical Funfair sets back then, and I was actually really disappointed in these sets. Like, at first I was excited because they had glow in the dark, and I was a sucker for all those cool pieces back then, and the magic trick was like, what? But now I'm like, no, this set just didn't cut it. Like, they're so bad compared to what we get now. I'm sorry, but this set, come on, what was the interesting part of it? Only the magic trick was cool, but the set design was just boring. Like, it's so flat. It's not realistic at all. Like, this is not something you would ever see. Why would there be a roller coaster that just looks like that? I think 2016 was so much better. They had a whole amazing amusement park, and it had so many crazy rides. And this is just such a boring set. Like, only this part is cool. The magic trick, wow, that's pretty cool. But these stalls, they're so soulless and so bad. This caravan, it's okay, but it was very expensive in my region, so I didn't like that. The acrobatics is cool. This set was kind of puzzling to me. Like, why did they make this? I mean, this should just integrate into this big set, and it should come in all one set, and make this part smaller. I didn't think we needed such a big Ferris wheel, and this lighting was just really big for no reason. And this stall was useless. Why are you selling only one lollipop? Like, that is so stupid. Okay, now, to the good sets. As I said, the core theme LEGO Friends sets for this year was pretty good. I love Andrea's house, really good value, really awesome interior, throwback to the old friends, better anniversary set than what we got in 22, mind you. And this electric car was a good set too. This movie theater was a bit of a experimental set, and I think it didn't really work out because it was a little bit awkward the way they set it up in the interior. Now, the organic cafe was quite a good set. I liked it, and it was our first grandpa mini doll. And this mall was one of my favorite sets back then. I loved it so much, and I actually made it into a tower, so I'll make a video on that one day. But yeah, I really love this set. Now when I look back at it, it isn't amazing, but it's not awful, and it's really pretty. Like, compared to the mall we got now, this is definitely much more aesthetic, and it depends on what you like. Do you like realism or do you like aesthetic? I think I like a mix of both. But maybe I'm leaning more to the realism side, but I just have a bias towards this set because I own it, and it was one of my favorites back then, so yeah. And here is the cubes. These cubes were really boring, so yeah. I'm not gonna talk about them. I think they sold pretty badly too. This vet clinic was kind of expensive and kind of weird too. Like, the interior was so bad. Like, there was nothing on the interior, and I was so confused. This set's amazing though. $10 for this. You get a dog and 2 awesome mini dolls. Brilliant set. And so fun too. There was a cool play feature, and this set was just a bit puzzling. Like, what's going on with this set? I mean, this ambulance was good, but this little build is just kind of boring. Now, this 4 Plus set, I mean, I'm not going to comment much on 4 Plus, but I really like this cat grooming card because you got 2 cats and 2 mini dolls. And if you notice, this set has 2 of the cats that are in my channel logo because I actually got this set and I love these cats so much that I wanted to include them in my channel logo. So yeah, that's the story of how I actually made my channel logo. So yeah, if you want to recreate my channel logo, buy this set because that's where I got those cats. Now, this bakery is cool too, and host training and trailer, boring set. Meh. Now look, 2020 sets were so eccentric. Like, can you see the world of difference? I don't know, but it just seemed like a downgrade back then. Like, now you could see it's clearly a downgrade, and I wouldn't say that 2023 sets or 2024 sets are an upgrade compared to these because these were brilliant. Look at the Summer Fun Water Park. I love this set so much. The everything was good too, and had a brilliant interior, and even had like stowaway packaging. Like, what the? That is so cool. You don't even see that in any plane now, like for LEGO. And here for the beach house, and we're getting a new airport next year. I should make a video on the leaks. Oops. I'll do that quite soon. And we also have a jungle rescue base. This is so good. Like, there's so many cool animals in there. I got the sloths from this set, and I love them so much. And this was a brilliant set. This was also an amazing set. And this set, I never really saw on store shelves, but it was pretty cool too. Like, it was a volcano. Love the concept. Friendship bus. Pretty cool set too. This Stephanie's house was boring. I love this doggy daycare. Did it come out in 2021? I'm pretty sure it did. And then this one, boring set. And this one also a very boring set. This one's a brilliant set for $30. Nowadays, you'll never see a set like this for $30. This is a lot of stuff for 30 bucks. And this hair salon was one of the best hair salons. $20 too. So affordable and so amazing. This is the best hair salon, and I stand by that. It is amazing. This cafe, I have this set, but I'm not a big fan of it. But I actually got it on clearance, so I'm not really mad at it. But yeah, I just don't really like it. And this is Howard City Hospital. Everyone was trolling and throwing tomatoes at this hospital, but it's actually not that bad. It looks pretty cute, but the interiors were just a bit too shallow, which was a problem that plagued the 2021 and 2020 sets. And now in 2023, it is also a problem. I mean, 2024, it's a problem too, but they do add more interior details now, even though it's still much shallower. And yeah, that's it for LEGO Friends in 2021. Now, tell me what you think down in the comments below. I think this era of LEGO Friends was not the best. Like, I wasn't super excited for many of these sets, especially the Summer Wave. That was a little bit disappointing, but it was, you know, my first season where I was really going deep into YouTube, and it was really fun. So I kind of miss this era, but let me know about what you think about these sets. I think many of you were around back then too, so yeah, how have your opinions on these sets changed ever since 2021? Now, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.